Y'all know me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Heroix Troll Tale of the Legend of Leetervention Call of Duty noob. Let us rejoin our hero as he lies dead on the ground, having his skull been beaten in by a sandman. Thus we must follow a soldier and another soldier as we wait for our hero to respawn. Ah, and here's a medic. Now then, let us start flipping through the people so we can find our hero. While we search for him, he asks, why did someone chase me with their bat and how do I knife? Good question, Leetervention. Knifing is very important in Call of Duty, thus that means it must obviously be important here. However, the bat cannot be explained. You're going to have to ask the developers why a bat, instead of something, I don't know, a little more useful. I don't know, switchblade? And thus he has his head beat in again. He asks a very important question. For if he could knife like in Call of Duty, he would not have died there. Let us see if anyone answers his question, while we randomly flip through teammates and enemies. Leetervention finally says, how do I melee? I'm getting tired of having people melee me, how do I fight them? Ah, now we're getting somewhere. But first we must follow these spies, and there's our hero, but we find him too late, he's dead, as is his teammate. And now we follow medics, and spies, and a soldier, and pyros, engineer, and another sniper. Ah, super fast motor! Up, the bomb is nearing the end. Leetervention asks, why do so many people have the death machine? Ah, and here he loses his first match. How sad for our newbie hero, who is so totally not the pro player Ash. So totally not him. Zero Factor asks, why not?
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I have no idea either. Leetervention asks, how do I get the death machine? This could be interesting if he finds one, don't you agree? No, shut up, I'm not asking you. I'm the narrator, I'm omniscient. Or am I? Ryan says you don't suck at life. I don't know, I think he meant say you don't, you suck at life. Zero Factor says you don't, it's only for the cool people. And thus Leetervention asks, oh, it's a care package. Ryan says yes. Leetervention says okay. Zero Factor says nah, everyone can get care package. I do believe I just read that horribly. Leetervention says I should try to get 5 kills in 1 life, but Ryan rebukes him and says it's a death thing. And of course Leetervention asks that legendary question. What? Death thing? Ryan says if you die 10 times without a kill,
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
you get a care package. Leetervention asks how does it work in the middle of the statement.
3, 2, 1.
Leetervention says, oh, death streaks, gotcha! Like in Modern Warfare 2, the death streaks. Now we are getting somewhere. Our hero is figuring out the game. It's brilliant! And Ryan just hums along in acceptance. Ah, camping like a true hero. But look out, there's a spy. And a scout. And our hero gets bonked and beat to death. Situational awareness, friend. You has it, but you don't use it. But hey, everyone must fail once in a while, otherwise we'd all be perfect and there would be no such thing as games. It would all be serious competition. But then again, it'd all be tied. And I'm getting off the point. I am a narrator, I need to narrate. Perhaps somebody should have hired someone else, and super fast mode, ah! That's not our hero. But our hero asks, really, why do people keep stunning me? I need to know how to knife so I can fight back. And thus he rushes forward into the fray and gets backstabbed. But where did his corpse go? Those devious spies, they did something sneaky. And thus we have a pyro. And a soldier. And super fast mode, ah, we gotta find our hero. Super fast mode, Ryan says hit the power button on your computer, that is the knife key. Leetervention asks, why did that one guy go see-through? And Aku kindly replies, your knife is your third weapon. And thus Leetervention has to ask third weapon, for Call of Duty only allows 2 weapons. More than 2, he says. Indeed, my newbie friend, who is so totally not a pro player who knows all of this. Aku says, yeah, hit 3 and then click. We have a useful fellow here. Aren't you happy that someone plays along? And just get mowed down by the, death machine, as you want to call it. Super fast mode! Yes, I'm so totally stealing this from only using me blade. We stopped on soldier. Go back to the super fast mode. It's like I'm talking to the editor. But of course, I'm just the narrator. I'm not the editor. Leetervention says, why didn't Commando work? Do I have to unlock it? And Zero Factor replies in the positive, saying yes. But of course you have to unlock Commando, my friend. A Coop says, yup, 500 kills. Wow, that is even really high, even for this game. And our hero dies yet again. So many deaths, so little time. So many soldiers, so few kills. I don't know. Leetervention says, man, I need a death machine. Don't we all need a death machine? Death machines are useful. And this soldier is just mowing everyone down. Grats to you, EA Spider Fool. 3. But we must get back to our hero. Where is Leetervention? Leetervention says, I need the thumper all those Tropus guys got. Ah, he must mean the Demo Man, and what a magnificent explosion. But of course, the noob must ask the question about it. Whoa, someone got the tactical nuke. And A Coop says, play demo, troll. I think he's getting tired of us. But who cares? I'm the narrator. It's not like it matters to me. Zero Factor says, yes, I own. Thank you. Leetervention asks, play demo. How? For indeed, a noob would not know how to do any of this. I mean, it's not like he knows. He's so totally not a pro player who knows all of this. I need to quit saying that. People might think I'm lying. Zero Factor says, get 25 kills. And Zolith again asks somebody should join the noob blue team. A Coop actually is nice now, instead of calling us trolls, and hits the comma, says hit comma button. Leetervention says, but I thought that was a nuke, replying to the 25 kills suggestion. Zero Factor says it was a nuke, but Ryan says 10 kills for nuke. Leetervention asks, so you get both. Which is a logical guess from what they're saying, but Zero Factor says, or 5 backstabs. And thus we have a whole new line of reasoning. Give it a second. Give it a second. Leetervention asks backstabs while he's standing still in the base. He says, like with Commando? And Zero Factor replies in the affirmative, saying, yup. What proper grammar. But Leetervention says, okay, I should try this. And thus our hero tries to backstab people and gets mowed down by a Mafia Heavy, who then gets mowed down by a Uber Pyro. And what noob just Ubered that spy? That is a noob move. Chris Smooth would be disappointed in you. Now then, Leetervention is back at the base. Let's see what he does. We must observe the noob in his natural habitat, the base. Leetervention asks the important question, how come my knife isn't one-shotting? I sometimes wonder that myself. And then, what's going on? We've got a Heavy pulling the cart, a demo blowing up the Heavy, and everyone dies. Okay, enough random talk. Back to our hero! I'm not getting paid to narrate other people's adventures, you know. I'm getting paid just to narrate Leetervention there's adventures. Him and the Kipperus. Best friends for life, aye? Aye. Now then, let's see what he does. He's remaining rather quiet. Playing rather well. He hasn't died in 10 seconds like usual. Oh. Hey, he fell a long distance, and thus that must propose yet another thought train. For what is a noob without questions? Indeed. And thus Leetervention asks, no fall damage. Why, yes, there is fall damage. However, this isn't Call of Duty, where you fall 2 feet and break your feet. Which is rather ridiculous. Leetervention asks, do I start with Lightweight Pro? I would have to say so. You move much faster than Call of Duty, but it's not my place to answer, and besides, I'm the narrator. He can't hear me. But Leetervention asks, so how do I sprint? Good question. I wish they had it. But let's see what other people say. Because of course, I'm the narrator. He can't hear me. A Coop says only one class starts with it, the Scout. Indeed. He kind of does. Look out, hero! Spy! Ah, he saved himself. But then he died. So much death, so little time. Let's follow this flaming medic. Because fire and medics are awesome. I'm so totally not going to get paid for any of these sentences, am I? I want my money! Leetervention X, man, why are there so many turrets? I thought you had to get 5 kills. Indeed. Turrets, turrets everywhere, not a spy to save you. Truth of TF2. Zero Factor says that's how good we are. Oh, don't you just love the people who play along with trolling? But of course we're so totally not trolling, or are we? This is probably a legit noob, but I could be wrong. Or I could not, I'm the narrator, I just get paid to talk. It's not like it matters in Captain Violence, our noob's friend. But we shall see what Captain Violence brings to the table next episode.